Hello YouTube. Well, this is my first video. I decided to rock the rope. Okay. I got a lot of things to talk about. This is not going to be some professional YouTube video, if that's what you're expecting. Sorry. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just here to answer questions. At some point, I will be a good YouTuber, hopefully. But for now, I'm just going to answer you guys' questions and yeah. So, a lot of you guys have been asking me, how do I day trade? It's very simple. A lot of 16-year-olds, such as myself, are making bank a lot of money through trading. I'll tell you my backstory first. I'm Conquer, or my real name is Abdullah. The way I actually made money through day trading comes back to me being on Hustlers University at 13 years old. At 13 years old, I started copywriting, and that literally changed my life forever. I have never been the same after that. Because here's the thing. Copywriting, when I first entered, before I entered the course, I was lost. I was gooning all the time. I had nothing to do. I was bored. I wanted to make money. So I saw Andrew Tate in his course. I was like, fuck it, let's just get in, let's make some money. And I was like, fuck it, man, let's go. Let's make some cash. And so that's what I did. I hit the gym. I started the gym at like 13. I know it doesn't show really, but like, I'm a bit muscular. I started copywriting. Unfortunately, I only made $50, and it's from a girl I met on Facebook. I helped her make her website. It was not even about copywriting, really. But the issue with it was really that there was so much opposition, and I was not ready for it. Andrew Tate, his issue is saying you can get rich in 3-4 weeks. That's not possible unless you're very lucky and skillful. Because copywriting, there was like hundreds and thousands of people just sending the same thing, email. Hello, hi, I hope you're doing well. The same template. Everyone's doing it. That will never work. You will never make profit off that. Never. I'll tell you that right now. You'll never make profit if you just copy everyone else. I learned that the very hard way. So if you're not creative, you're cooked, my friend. Get someone who's creative with you. So that's with copywriting, right? I just quit that shit like 14, 15. I went to do agency work. I didn't make much because I think I was just not disciplined enough. I wasn't committed to being an agency. To have a good agency, you need to be committed. It's literally a business, it's entrepreneurship. You need to sacrifice a lot of things to start an agency. It makes a lot of money, yes, but you need to sacrifice a lot. If you're in school, you have to sacrifice your school. If you're in work, you have to sacrifice a lot of hours in your work. And that was not for me. And so my friend, a new guy in school a new person came to my school and we became friends. We talked about business and entrepreneurship, and he told me he day trades and he does crypto. I told him I do my growth operating shit. I was like, what if I mix both? What if I have a niche? I have a niche that is focused on trading. And that's what I did. I talked to famous people like TGR. It's stupid, but I didn't even know who he was at the time. TGR, I'll talk about him more later on. He's a very famous person, I'm sure you know of him. TGR, I messaged Justin Werlin, a lot of famous people that, let's be honest here, I was not skillful enough to be speaking to them in terms of growth operating, which is basically making a community for them, high ticket offer. And so I decided, okay, fuck it then. Fuck it, right? I'll start day trading. Fuck it. Because I already knew, like, when you're in a niche, you start knowing a lot about it. You start knowing this guy talks about this, and now I know a lot about it. And so that's what I did. I was like, fuck it, let's just trade. I already tried trading like when I was 13, 14, but I didn't continue because I didn't know about funding account. Because I was like 14, so I couldn't start my own account. My mother was like, I don't know about that one. But now I have my own ways. I'll talk about that later on. Leave that for later. I started with a legend called ICT, which stands for Inner Circle Trading. This guy is a legend. He's now a bit like, a lot of people don't like him much, but he was a legend. He has a video called the 2022 model, and that video is straight legendary. I don't think there's any video on earth that is as good as that video. That video is just great. It's so good. It's not a video, it's actually a series. But if I'm being honest, there's a lot of yapping, and in my opinion, I don't see it as good for beginners. I don't think it's good for beginners. I think as a beginner, what you should start with is the basics, like market structure, and then hop onto the ICT concepts such as liquidity, such as fair value gaps, order blocks, whatever. Me personally, right now, I don't follow ICT's concepts much because I think it's just too complex for no reason. It's a lot of rebranding, like liquidity is just supply and demand, technically. So I follow someone named Stoic. He's not very popular. I really love his philosophy. It resonates with me personally. It's just you, the market, and a clear vision. You don't need anything else. You just need market structure, the structure of the market. You need a Fibonacci. You'll learn that later on. It's like it's math basically. There's a golden pocket called 618. This is where the market likes to retrace a lot. So it goes down, it goes back up. We have the moving average. It gets a lot of hate, but I love it for context and trend lines. Anyways, leave it. I'm starting to yap. Leave that for now. I suggest, I'm gonna put the links of the mentors that I personally used, which is 3 people, which is Dodgy, I love you, man, and I'm in this community, Stoic, and ICT. ICT is for those guys who have very long attention spans. I have a very high attention span because I just got used to it through self-improvement, and because when I was young, I was always alone, so I built up this how I can just entertain myself. So now I'm very long-term attention span, so that's very nice. Anyways, watch ICT if you want. It's a bit complicated, but you can understand it if you focus enough. They're like 1 hour each, just watch a video per day. And that's the first thing, these mentors, Dodgy, ICT, Stoic, the ones I like. The second thing that is most important that actually helped me is backtesting. I used to bring my iPad to school, and I still do it actually, I'm still in school. Bring my iPad. If there's a class that is kind of shitty, like business or like English or like whatever, I just open my iPad, open Trading Casca or whatever software you want to use, and just backtest. Endlessly backtest for like hours while everyone's just playing games, doing shit. I just backtest. I personally like doing that. But I really suggest you backtest, and not even suggest, you must, come on, you have to do it. You have to analyze the data. That's one thing that I really suggest you do, is backtesting. So you have to study, you have to backtest, and you have to paper trade. If I'm being honest with you, I didn't even paper trade that much. I personally use funding accounts as paper trading. If you already have like a little bit of capital, you saved up a bit of money, like you have like $50, $100, $300, just like when you're confident enough of backtesting, you understand the concept, to start a funding account. I personally use equity edge, sorry. It's a very good, but you can use, what's it called? Apex and Top Step. They're very good as well if you're 18 plus. And I hope, equity step does require 18, so if you have a sibling, parent, whatever, you can just use their ID to get the money. Anyways, that is really it. That's all I have to say for you guys. Hustlers University just isn't that good in terms of a course, because in my opinion, you want to find the specific in things. What do I mean by that? If you want to be a copywriter, there's some guy named Tyson, I'm very sure. Look him up. Look at his course, not Andrew Tate's course. Andrew Tate is just a general, so you can choose your guide, you know? You want a specific skill, you focus on that. You laser beam on that focusness. You just fucking focus on that. Just one pillar, just focus on it. Find the best people, the people who made the profits, and focus on those people. Buy their courses, not Andrew Tate's course. Because Andrew Tate didn't get rich through copywriting, he got rich through his casinos, his OnlyFans. He's a good businessman. He has good sales, but I wouldn't take copywriting advice from him. So that's what I suggest you do. I'm put the link in the link to my mentors in the YouTube description. And what's next for this YouTube channel is it's gonna be journaling. I don't think I'm gonna like make Iman Gadzi videos. That's what I hope for. But bro, I don't have time for that shit. Like if I see enough engagement, I don't think this video is gonna get more than 500 views maximum. But if it does get engagement, if you guys are interested, I will make more videos, more like my journaling, what I'm doing, business, whatever. I'll try to make more videos, even books. Like I'm reading a lot of central banking books. So a bit of conspiracies in there, Federal Reserve, whatever. If you guys are interested in that, I will make more videos. I'm gonna be active on my Instagram. If you want anything, just DM me. I answer. But yeah, I hope you guys take care of your guys' self. What the fuck did I just say? I hope you guys take care of yourselves. Conquer. Out.